Hey everyone, it's Kaya Celine of Hopeless and Fluffy. Here we do food, fashion, and lifestyle. You can find a little bit more on my blog, HopelessAndFluffy.com. I'm posting on Tuesdays. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. Guys, I'm so annoyed with myself. I just spent a whole bunch of time driving for no reason. I like driving, but I didn't mean to do this much. Luckily, I found a new spot that has onigiri, and they have more options too. I'm not going to go onigiri crazy, I don't think, because that's not the plan. But I didn't eat before leaving my house, and it's now like after 5, so. Alright guys, so yes, I just got out of Tilly Kitchen, and I got a vegan bulgogi bibimbap. It's a soy-based bulgogi. And I got rockfish nigiri because I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Got a smoked salmon onigiri. They had more onigiris, but more of them were meat options. And some of them, they had like several roe options, but I'm not a fan of roe. I was going to get a surf clam nigiri, but they were out. And so I just got a bulgogi onigiri. So over here, looks good. I told her she didn't have to give me the sauce for the bibimbap. Anyway, a gongcha right across the street. I think that's one of the ones that didn't have milk alternative options, but I am thirsty. There was a Starbucks closer to where I was, and I still have my gift card, but let's be honest. I'm gonna eat one of these onigiris and then don't eat the salmon now since I'm eating whatever. They only have lactate milk. Well, they have regular milk, but you can only substitute for lactate milk. They had a purple sweet potato smoothie I kind of wanted to try, but, you know, lactate milk. So I'm going to eat my smoked salmon onigiri now, and then I'm going to head home. I'm finally busting out my KitchenAid and making that banana bread that I was telling you guys about. And I forgot I left all my chocolate chips at home, so luckily I have this unsweetened chocolate bar that I just cut up. And then after that, I'm going to do carrot salmon. I have to salt roast the carrots first. Guys, I don't think I put enough oil or flour down because it's not coming out. And I've been letting it cool. Let's see. My loaf tin that doesn't have a design, it isn't with me. But see? Ah! I'll try and flip it again later. In the meantime, here is my nice little piece. And then I have salmon over here. Don't ask me about my vegetables. I'll eat some later. And some Thai tea. Watching Campfire. An entire bag of carrots to make carrot salmon. This big old thing. And yes, it's gonna take me a bit to finish these, but that is the point. I won't have to worry about it. I can just open my fridge. The only thing is it's a little salty because I salt baked them without the skin, so I probably could have salt baked them for last time. These are saltier than the last time I did it, so we'll see what I can do. I don't usually eat them solo, but yeah, because you're meant to salt bake them with the skin on, but you can run into problems getting it off, so we'll see. Okay, guys, the question I'm having to ask myself right now is, do I want to make rice for something? Or do I want to make French fries? I made French fries yesterday. But French fries are one of my favorites. And if I do rice, there's so many possibilities. Unless potatoes have possibilities, but I specifically mean French fries. But if I just make rice, even if it's sushi rice or regular jasmine rice, possibilities. Rice is also faster than French fries because the potatoes aren't pre-cut. Let me know which one you think I should do. It's not going to matter in the end, but I want to know. This is Thai tea, and there's some creamer in it. Sometimes I put creamer in it. Sometimes I drink it straight. I still have my corset on. That video video is definitely up before this one. I'll put the link in the thingy. By the way, that's not my security system, so don't worry, because I know who was I was watching Bose and she was like, some people showing their security system. That's not my security system. That's my thermostat. Don't worry, I'm safe. Okay, so I commented on Hot Mode's video. He was going over Timothy Chalamet's Red Number, which is very nice. I actually really like it on him. But the one thing, because they took the photo, I was like, his back isn't really giving. Now I could have just said like, his back is not very toned, you know, well defined, and his posture isn't doing him any favors, because he may be more toned in the back than, you know, he seems. But also, you know, he's Caucasian, he's a little pale, so his back, you know, it's not like appetizing is not the word, but like, you know what I mean? To the eye, it's not for it to be the moment, because if anytime you're in something backless, your back is the moment. And so, you know, it's not giving. And I kind of feel like it's a given, like, that whatever you're wearing should flatter you. And it's like, it's not a discussion. No matter what size you are, there are things that are going to be unflattering. Now, obviously, when you're smaller, it's much easier to be flattered. Because, like I said, he looked nice in the outfit. But having his back be the focus when his posture isn't doing him any favors, and, you know, you don't see any muscle tone back there, to the eye, it's not giving. Okay, guys, it is very important that you keep cast iron in your house at all times. Not just for cooking or self-defense purposes. I have never ever had this problem, but a candle, this is a very old candle though. I didn't buy this candle, I don't know anything about it. I lit this candle in the bathroom. I'm thinking it was a little too warm in this bathroom, but my other bathroom, I don't know why with this particular candle. So it caught fire. And yes, I know you're thinking candle fire, but you know, when you let a candle go too long and there's not enough wax and it cracks. But see, it only cracked the rim. It looks like there was some sort of like foil. I think that's foil. It looks like paper, but it might be foil. I'm guessing that caught fire and then it just burst the rim, and then the wax got on the rim because it was smoking. I almost wanted to catch it, but I was like, there's a literal campfire in my bathroom right now. So yeah, there's that. And I had to smother it with my cast iron lid because my candle snuffer is not big enough. But yeah, it was, you know, set ablaze. I shooed those over to the sides because they're kind of in the way, but yeah. That was already cracked when I came up, and it was just lit all around, and then I had to move that. Well, you can see I was getting ready to come in and clean here. And that's the candle. So yeah, this has not been lit since at least 2012, but yeah, it won't be lit again.
All right, set to work your time and find your man Kessler, get this job done. Just do this deal and get. This guy's half as funny as yours. Who's supposed to be anyway? You haven't been here in years, JD.
I'm so annoyed. I have to go to Baltimore last minute tomorrow instead of, because I could have gone today, but clearly I'm tired today, so it was fine that I did it for tomorrow. We'll just see, because I was gonna wash my hair and leave it back in an afro, but I may need to leave it straight, but I don't know yet. And I'm not sure if I'm not gonna know until tomorrow or until yeah, I'm not sure how late tomorrow I'm gonna know, because that is the problem. Because you see, like, I need to, it's gonna be straight. I have to re-straighten the ends because they got all wet. But if it's, I mean, if it's an afro, I can do that quickly, but straightening is a different thing. So yeah, and then we're going into the winter, so I might braid my hair. I've been thinking about doing yarn braids or trying them out, but who knows. Came early to a 12:30 appointment. Now I have to wait till at least 12, because I think 12:30 was the first appointment actually. But I'm in Baltimore, and you know, traffic here just... Ta-da! Let's go ahead and... Ooh, a little rugged, but I'm okay with that. Rugged, rigid, something. Oh yeah, there's a little rigid. But I'm happy with it. It said you're supposed to cure it with chalk, but unless I find a piece of chalk in the basement, it won't be cured with chalk, because I just bought a chalk marker because chalk makes me itch. But yeah, it said do 2 layers, 1 horizontal, 1 vertical, 1 vertical, 1 horizontal, and then yeah, let it do 24 hours. Do an hour in between the coats, then 24 hours, and then chalk to cure. But I ended up doing 3 coats because when I did the first 2 coats, they weren't opaque. My first coat was not opaque, so my second was a little eh. So I did a third, and now it's, you know, nice and slick. Finally making these Rice Krispie treats, and I think I used a little too much butter. You see these couple of maple ones in here. But yeah, so this is the way vegan marshmallows melt. So just give it a little longer, and then I'll mix in my puffs. What? No, my puffed millet. There we go. I'm going to show you guys the finished results. It smells kind of like I was making popcorn. And I made an acai bowl. We are winners! We beat the previous record by 30 seconds for a time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 11 seconds. I'm all taped up. I used TheraBrand because KT's adhesive is a little bit too strong for me. I had a piece on in that last video showing, and I couldn't figure out where I put my last piece of TheraBrand until my new roll came in, which it has. So now everybody is gonna go celebrate at the brewery, and there's a food truck. I'm gonna grab some custard and then go. Hopefully I can eat at the food truck, but even if I can't, I'm gonna have custard because it's hot. And I was planning on going to my parents today, but I'm actually really hot because I had to drive 2 hours at 3 in the morning and then be here at 7:30. I got here at 8 something. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want to see from me in the future, and I'll see you next Tuesday.